Starting off with a wrist check. This is the Henry Archer AKVA, the AKVA, which is aqua in Danish. These are designed in Denmark. The brand is in Denmark. I'll put a link down below in the description so you can click on it directly and check it out. I have to say, first off, spoiler alert, great watch. These are only $4.99, so they're $500. They have incredible build quality. They're just a great looking watch, and they have some very cool colors. They have already a ton of different models out and different colors within those models, so definitely check those out. I spared you guys seeing a nasty hangnail that I got on my index finger, so that's what's up with the Band-Aid. I'm sure you will not mind. So clearly on this one, I picked the crazy purple dial. There was like a couple other really good colors that I have thought about asking for, but the purple one is just great. Probably a little unknown fact about me. Purple is actually my favorite color. You might think that orange would be, but no, it's actually purple. But that doesn't mean that I want a bunch of purple watches, but I wouldn't mind having a couple. So this one definitely checks that box. The case width on this guy is 40 millimeter wide. You can see the bezel doesn't overhang. It pretty much lines up right with the bezel in the case width. The lug-to-lug is a 47 millimeter. Nicely brushed and polished transitions. Very sharp. The thickness, or thinness in this case, is only 11.1 millimeter. It has sapphire crystal flat up top and a sapphire display case back. The lug opening here is 20 millimeter, and you have a nice taper on the bracelet down to 16 millimeter. And then that 7.5 millimeter color matched purple signed crown, keeping the 200 meter water resistance on this. You also have toolless on the fly quick micro adjust on the clasp, signed, milled. And then I would have to say probably the highest quality split pin design on a bracelet that I have ever seen. It was sizing this split pin bracelet just reminded me of how much I like split pins, and I didn't realize they could be done with just better fitment, better material. Like, this is seriously the best split pin bracelet I have ever sized. It is just incredible. And I have no problem with the fact that they're not screw pins or anything like that. I can size a split pin way faster. It does have quick release spring bars, so I would recommend taking the bracelet off to size it. I know that sounds maybe counterintuitive, but when you try it on your wrist, you can kind of determine how many links you need to pull out. I pulled 2 out of the 6 o'clock and 1 out of the 12 o'clock side, and the reason you do that is it helps keep the watch centered on your wrist. You always want to be a little bit shorter on the 6 o'clock side. Inside is the Miyota 9039, 4 hertz automatic movement. You can see the case back has screws actually holding it down, 6 of them, rather than a screwed in case back. It's a screwed down case back. The lume on this will be BGW9. Has a nice wave pattern on the dial there, a little bit of splash of color with that powder blue and a little bit of orange. 120 click bezel. A little soft on the grip on the bezel edge, I will say that. I can still get it to spin, no problem, but I would have liked a little bit better traction on that. That would be my only complaint. And we already did the wrist shot, but why not just do it again? It's winter time. My hands are taking a beating. I need more lotion. Hangnails, I gotta manage those. Let's give this a quick blast with the UV light, and let's shut off the studio lights. Let's check out the lume on this thing. Looks like a nice, consistent healthy application of BGW9 lume on the dial and on the bezel, which traditionally when you have a metal bezel, they don't lume it. So it's nice that they have the metal bezel and they lumed it. And all of this for $500. And if you really kind of hover on their website, I think they pretty much offer a 10% discount. Go check them out. Maybe you haven't heard of Henry Archer. I mean, I didn't until I talked to the owner, like, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or something. We finally were able to line up and get these watches in. I have another one as well. I'll do a video on that. And this isn't the last you'll see of the brand on the channel. They're just too dang good, and I love the colors. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next vid.